Hey everybody, this is me Jay again. I'm back to make another video today, and I really want to discuss something that's been heavily on my mind recently today, and it's just really about black pill patterns that we all have, you know, most people have, I should say, and really just defending the gaming industry and video games in general, and and it can be this is about both things. Well, I think at least when I was talking about like video games, I'm talking about every single one of them, from the ones you play like Mario to the violent ones like Mortal Kombat, and especially when it comes about black pill patterns that we have. I'm really talking about just like dealing with loneliness, kind of hatred about certain people and sexes and all kinds of stuff, all those dangerous minds, patterns that we have in our minds and our hearts. And I'm just gonna put this out there in the world. I don't condone anything destructive whatsoever, what people do. I don't condone shootings. I don't condone any kind of sexist racism or anything like that towards any kind of groups of people or anything like that. I don't condone that kind of behavior. It's unacceptable, inhumane, disgusting, you name just like downright dangerous. And, I just want to put that out there just because, I might, this video I'm making right now can be controversial. And, but, I'm willing to take that risk just because I really deeply care about what I'm about to talk about. And really what I want to talk about is just like, I just read something I watched a video today about, video games are the blame for most of these shootings. And when I was just watching a couple of these videos, something in my mind just switched. It's just like shaking my head like, are you serious? Like that's not true at all. It's just like, and for me as a gamer, in a gamer's perspective, I've been playing video games since I was just 6 years old. And from what I learned from 6 years old till I'm 31, video games have really helped me just not just like, social, not say like social skills, but also learning too, like, putting stuff together, cognitive skills, solving problems, thinking outside the box, and really just figuring stuff out, having a sharp mind, developing those kind of skills over time. And with video games, the beauty about it is just like, like on arcades back in the day, you guys really, these people who listen to this are aware of it. It's just like, it's a great way of bringing people together and really connect with people who have the same kind of passions as you do, whether you're a man or a woman. Like, for example, someone likes Tekken, I give you a Tekken example, and someone really wants to play a match with you, whether it's a girl or boy, you guys, have a one-on-one match, in a game. You pick certain characters that you like, and you guys go a couple rounds, and then someone comes out the winner, someone comes out the loser, and depending on who wins or loses, you make a connection to. It's a big possibility that you could make that connection to people where you guys have similar interests, and you can learn from each other as well. And that's what I love about the gaming industry, about it too. And just like how you could bring people together and how you can learn from so many aspects of learning and cognitive skills, and just jump into your creativity, find creative ways to solve problems, to create recipes or anything like that, and just like strategize. It's really strategic. You learn a lot of strategic stuff from video games. And as well as, I could say the negative side, I should say, about the video games is just that it could be a behavioral addiction. It could be escapism, to really just go escape from stuff that you want to deal with, or just escape from certain pain that you're dealing with. it could be like a behavioral addiction. Like I'm not trying to justify just loneliness. It's just like if you addicted to gaming and it's interrupting the stuff that you need to do on a daily basis, such as doing laundry, doing your work, going to school, or anything like that, helping out your parents, helping out your girlfriend, your boyfriend, all anything like that. That could be a problem, and it's important for us to really have that kind of awareness when we have those kind of challenges in our lives. Just because anything could be an addiction, and and you can use anything to really escape or what we don't want to deal with. Really, I mean, it can be from anything. Even like yoga could be an addiction. Like say you have an angry spouse and you want to hear all their mess, and it's like every day, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to do yoga outside, and just like, but you probably need them. You probably need to do something, to help them out, or do your daily chores on a daily basis. That could be an escapism as well. And you know, so like I'm gonna go in circles here, but I'm gonna get my point across. But what I'm gonna say about the gaming industry, and I can understand how violent video games could be, and that's how the rating system is there for. Because I know the story about when Mortal Kombat first came out in the mid '90s, and it's so bloody and so gory that the game. I know the game industry, I believe, decided to make a rating system for games for a certain kind of audience. Like the games that like Super Mario, or just like Mario Kart, anything like that, rated E for everyone. That's for like kids, ages from 5 to 10 at least. From teenagers, like rated T for teen. Those are for teenagers or adolescents. For you know, kids are growing up from 13 to really 18 and 19. And it's like the rated M for mature, which is really strictly for adults, 21 or over. Those are for strictly for adults only, not for kids. I think that's why the rating system is there for. And if really didn't really, if the game industry decided to really create that rating system, I think video games would have been gone long before. But I could be wrong about that. But as well, but like to say the really gaming is the cause of all these shootings, I just totally disagree with that, and I'm not trying to bring down anyone who disagrees with me whatsoever. I'm just me expressing my beliefs again. But I totally don't believe that. There's a lot more to it when it comes to just those mass shootings. I think there's a lot of people in pain. They really need to understand their patterns of what they're doing. There's a lot of people, guys who are lonely, people who are lonely in general. And, it's just like, anything like that. It's just use something as a scapegoat. It really just, that's not going to help things. It's just making things, can make problems worse. You're not really adjusting it. And now I'm gonna talk about black pill thing, black pill behaviors and patterns that we have that we can all develop in over time. And I'm not just saying I'm condoning this again. I totally against the black pill ideology. It can be really destructive over time. But I also understand it because you know during that age I was a teenager. I had those kind of mindsets too, where sometimes I can be really just sad and just angry about certain things, like people, have certain opportunities that I don't have yet, and just really have that kind of, this nastiness of just sadness, like overall sadness, and really just anger, and just really destructive thinking, and that I having that kind of thinking and really kind of have that mindset is really damaging to your soul too, because and not only does it like hurt you like spiritually and mentally, and it can also hurt you physically too. Like I can't count how many times I had sore muscles, and I was always had this kind of mindset, defeated mindset, or angry mindset, or sad mindset to an extreme degree where it just hurts my shoulder, it hurts my foot, anything like that, as well as emotionally, where I'm always sad and like, how come always these guys get these girls, or just how these get opportunities are after those people, not just me. And just like, it can really, the black pill ideology is so damaging to the soul, to the mind, the mental state, to the spirit as well, and I went on a journey just to really. I had this kind of awareness where I just like, you know what, and I can't be thinking like this and have this kind of like mindset like forever because it's damaging. It was really killing me basically, and I had to change that, like in a really deep way. And I learned some lessons from the hard way, and having that kind of behavior, and I accept the consequences of my actions. As a man, as a black man, I should say too. And it's just like if you, I just gonna say this, and I'm just advocating for really mental health and really just empowerment and really just harmony for everyone. And I'm trying not to say I'm trying to speak for anyone, but if you really have those, if you're really in pain, when if you feel like no one understands you, and or really just like or you know, I should say like like it's important to be aware of like what you're doing, what you're thinking about, what you say to people, and just like what you're doing to yourself, to other people, and to yourself too. And when like if you're in pain, if no one understands you, kind of like that, it's good to really just have that kind of seek a professional perspective of it, and or just have a friend to talk to, and really just like or friends to talk to, or your family to talk to, really just kind of help you out, And if I know sometimes you don't have people that you can are are reliable like that, but I also want to say it's just like like the black pill ideology, and really just um, having that kind of mindset and beliefs and kind of emotions too. It can be damaging overall, and I do believe it's important for us to understand that, and also gotta be responsible for our actions for what we do. It's just like also we have to really, if we're in pain, and if we you understand about what you have these kind of negative mindsets about women, like certain races or people, and you want to change, it's also important to really seek a professional perspective, or really have a different perspective, and go outside your box, your comfort zone, to really grow from that, and really just evolve from that as well. Because once we evolve from that and really just grow from having that kind of sad and angry mind and negative mindset, to really just embracing yourself deeply on a daily basis, at your own pace and time, to really doing the things that you love to do, and surrounded with people that who appreciate you fully as a man and a woman, that can really elevate your energy, elevate your mindset, elevate your emotions, your spirit. And I just as I get I put that word out there again. It's just like having that kind of awareness about our black pill patterns, and if you want to change that, you know, feel free to go outside your comfort zone and just seek out that professional perspective or different perspective that you're not normally used to, and really evolve from that. Change that, change at your own pace. And really just evolve from that. And you know, if we do, you guys disagree. I mean, I'm not trying to condone violence. I'm not. I'm totally against that. And but we have to also be responsible for our own actions and what we do, and what we say, what we think, what we do, and what we do. It's like because we're all, when it comes to like guys like around 20, people around, I say people around 21, like 21 to like my age. I'm 31, and a little older too, who really feel like they're alone and feel like they're misunderstood, or they feel like it's kind of this negative mindset. I believe it's just really, you gotta be responsible for your actions, gotta reap what you sow, And you have to, if you want to change that, you got to be willing to be uncomfortable and just really seek perspective outside of your own comfort zone. And also, back to the gaming thing, I totally believe that video games are not the problem of this. It's much more deeper issue than that. I believe it's more about loneliness and so much negativity out there. But I'm not a professional psychologist whatsoever. I'm just speaking from a perspective of of a gamer's perspective, and also uh, someone who's also say like an incel, because I'm a lone wolf too, and but love women. I love hanging out with people who appreciate me. I have boundaries where I don't let anybody pick on me. Tell me what or tell me what I should think or what I should believe. I have my own mindset, and it's just like once you evolve from that kind of once you're willing to be uncomfortable and evolve from that kind of negative mindset and really just appreciate for who you are as a person, it can really change your whole outlook in life and really give you a beautiful perspective on things that that's that is just like totally awesome. And but also I just want to say, like, if we do decide to really bash others and do so much extreme crazy negative stuff, and which I don't condone whatsoever, again, we got to be responsible for that too. And yeah, be responsible for our actions, again. And so that's all I want to say out there. I'm kind of went in circles again, just expressing my perspectives about the gaming, and also black pill ideology again, and red pill ideology too. I mean, think I'm red pill, but yeah, I totally believe I'm red pill. And sometimes I still have stuff to learn, in life, because I'm still 31 and I'm still young. And well, I'm still young, but people say, but believe that I have so much to learn. But I'm willing to learn too, as well. And I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I hope it helps you, in any way, shape, or form. And if you guys dislike it, that's cool too. But you guys leave me any negative stuff, I'm not just probably gonna ignore it, because I don't deal with that. And but I also post any links. I'll post some links to what I read today and about video games, and not being so violent, and the black pill ideology in a really non-judgmental way, and because I'm not promoting some kind of agenda. And I hope you guys really have a beautiful and awesome day and a weekend ahead of you. I hope you guys fulfill your dreams to the best of your ability. I hope you achieve your health goals with the best of your abilities. And I just want to wish you guys nothing but the best in life. And I'll see you guys around soon. Hopefully, even more better view and content, because I am definitely on the process of moving too. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But we'll be posting more content for you guys soon in the future. And again, I hope this video helps you. Hope this video helps you out in any way, shape, or form, from a loner's perspective or incel's perspective, and a gamer's perspective too. So I thank you again for watching, and feel free to subscribe to my media on Instagram and on YouTube as well. And again, I'll see you guys soon, and much love to you guys.